H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Baby Friday. It's Thursday. We affectionately call it Baby Friday because we're not on Friday. We just this where it stops. But we got so much to talk about today. Let me share the show with everybody. Let me share it manually. Let me see. I want to be like everybody else. Oh, share it manually. And let me see. Y'all got people in and out right now. Hold on one second. Here we go. But I just shared it with Chop Shop. Let me see. Let me share it on. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I see you on the screen. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute. I just want to get all my shares in. Sharing it. I'm going to YouTube, and it's got a different share. You can share it. I shared it to my Twitter page, so people on Twitter would know what's going on. I ain't got nobody but Brad Kimball on the feed right now. Share the show, Brad. Let me make sure I got Robert Hatter. Um, Let me know when everybody's there. Let me know when you're there. Let me know when everybody's in the building. I've shared it. I'm looking at somebody's text. Uh, okay, there we go. There we go. Them other people are. I know when I don't play the introduction. Uh, I don't like to play the introduction. I'm working on um, putting the Chop Chop introduction in there because when I play that song, those people have I have to compensate them people for their song. So guess what? I'm not worried about that. Sterling Creeks, how much you want to bet? You said I see you saying the Rockets in seven. No way. Brad, I see Brad. I see Jeremy Davis. I see Daryl Anderson. Flying to Greece. Wow. What airline you on? Flying to Greece. Daryl, talk to me. Share it with me. Share with us. What? Oh, here it is. Let me see. Let me go to Robert Hatter. Let me go to Robert Hatter. Hold on. Where's Robert Hatter's profile? Right there. Hold on. Okay. Let me share it. Let me share it on my yeah. I got y'all. Um, I got y'all. But that is Moody in the house. Sterling Creeks, Daryl Anderson. Who else in the building? Let me see if I can find somebody else in the building. Because we have some people sneaking in the building around here, Dad. And they don't want their friends to know they watching the Chop Shop. I know. Coach, you didn't talk so crazy about Jimmy and myself. I know. Norse Airline. I never heard of that one. I never heard of that one. I just never heard about it. Okay. But here we go. Brandon Weefall in the building. Chris Charles. Oh my goodness. Poor Chris Charles. Poe Eric Bowens, Poe. Y'all, you know how I am. Y'all know I might be talking about people, but then y'all know I'm gonna always. That man said Ant-Man, Batman, Superman. My Lakers just didn't have a plan. But Chris Charles. You know what I love about this thing with the Lakers. It can happen. You know how all these people talking about what they be saying? Man, the NBA ain't gonna let that happen. The NBA, they don't like sweep. The NBA, man, the NBA, but them players don't care. I try to tell y'all, that is Moody. Anything can happen. It's gonna be some unique stuff happening in the night. Let me get over here to the NBA before I get history. And then I'm gonna wait till some more people get on here. I'm gonna give my monologue. But right now, tonight, It's gonna be all right. We got take it easy, man. I'm gonna take it easy on y'all. Man, I'm not, man. I don't, y'all, y'all. I don't really rub it in as much, y'all. Y'all know I don't. I be easy on people because But I know I said it earlier. I can live without LeBron being in the playoffs and Luca. It won't bother me if they weren't in the playoffs. That would bother me if Steph wasn't in the playoff. What's up? What's Paul? Paul, we got to share this because it's going. But the Knicks and the Pistons play tonight. The Knicks are up 3-2. Knicks got to win this game tonight, man. They in Detroit. Anything can happen. And man, I'm so pissed off at them. Y'all know I love the Clippers, man. But boy, I ain't playing too good right now. So y'all can get on me about it if you want to. He ain't playing too well right now. I need him to be. I need him to be better. I need him to be better. I'm talking about James Harden. I need him to be better right now. They play the second game tonight. The Knicks play the first game tonight. Knicks and the Pistons. I think they back at Detroit. They back at Detroit. And you know what? And I'm so glad because they was trying to get me to stay to New York to go to that game. All the New York people that I hung out with, they wanted me to stay. And I said, oh no, I got to get back home. And but Demetrius, what's up? Every dog has his day. Demetrius, Demetrius, you sound like a Laker fan. Aunt Edward stood over LBJ and asked the Lakers fan, "Is this your king?" Yeah, he did. Um, and y'all know I'm having this thing with Anthony Edwards. I kind of blame myself because I had an opportunity to meet the kid when he was young, and I didn't. I didn't. I was just saying, okay, I'm respecting the process, and I didn't get. I should have kept in contact with this young man. If I ever see him again, y'all, I'm gonna get to him. That's gonna be my. I'm gonna work on that. But the Knicks and the Pistons tonight at 6:30, start at 6:30, and the Nuggets and the Clippers. Man, hey y'all, this is the high. You remember they was talking about the rating was down. People were talking about the ratings were down in the NBA. These are the highest rating playoffs in a long, 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 long time. This first round usually, you remember the first round used to be didn't nobody want to see. These first round matchups were great. That's why I loved it. Some people talked about. I think Jimmy talked about. I don't want to see him do something. I want to see the best going against the best early as possible. Early as possible. I like competition. I don't like to drag things out. You follow me? But Boat Right. You know what though? I found out. Share the show, everybody. But I found out because I got some stuff for y'all. But I found out history found a way to repeat himself. History did. The trade may have not been justified last night, but it was understood. Everybody tearing my boy's head off, Nico head off. Some of y'all did. Yeah. And let me tell you something, it did. I didn't understand it either because I wasn't there every day. You know how people break up? You see two people break up. This is a great couple. How did they break up? But you're not there every day. You don't know what's going on, the battles every single day that people are going through. You follow me? So the trade may not have been justified last night, but it probably was a little bit more understood. He said Lakers fans before Kobe or James. Magic was my favorite. Oh, you was a Lake. Oh, Magic. Okay, I got you. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let me tell you something. I was a Laker fan when Magic was there. Well, excuse me, a Laker supporter when Magic was there. I love Magic Johnson, man. I love, but I loved Isaiah Thomas and I love Michael Jordan. But Magic, yes, yes. And see, y'all notice just I just like players. I never been hung up on teams. The player got to connect with me. He said they need to have the same energy towards Palinka. Not really. Not really. Why would you have the same energy toward see the people in the Laker land, the people and Dad, I'm gonna show you the difference. The people in Dallas, they miss Luca. The people in LA was glad Luca came. So why wouldn't you have why would you have the same energy toward Rob Pelinka? Rob Pelinka pulled off the heist of the century. I got to sneeze, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me find my button. Thank you. I got that mute button. But I don't think it's Rob Pelinka has nothing to be ashamed about. Uh, but we'll talk about it in a little bit, okay? I don't think Rob Pelinka has nothing. I couldn't get on Rob Pelinka about nothing. He tried. He tried to do the best he can, and then he got LeBron in his ear, Rich Paul in his ear all the time. I think he did an admirable job, considering the stuff that the stuff that was surrounding him. Uh, and I want to make sure everybody know who. Do anybody know? Everybody know who this man is I got behind me. I know Thad Moody know it. Mr. Boat Rock. I think if you've been on this show long enough, I just left New York this weekend. These pictures I took myself, and at the building, me and my son is at the foot of the building right now. But I just don't want. I don't want to take it for granted that everybody knows who this guy is behind me. If you don't know who this man is behind me, let me know. Let me know. Please let me know. Um, Uh, you know, but we saying this now, Thaddeus Moody. But just a few weeks ago, we was talking about how great it was. They the number 3 seeds, and how great Luca. And that no, we can't. No, we can't. We can't 1 minute praise Rob Pelinka, in the next minute, uh, uh, 6'11s and 6'9s just don't grow on trees. They don't have no trade capital. They did the best that they can. I mean, they did the best that they could. They got Dorian Finney Smith. He was supposed to be something. He was terrible. So, but I just want. What's up, Ed Harris? If you don't know who that is, Moody. You didn't hear the. You did not hear what I said. If you don't know who this guy is behind me, let me know. I didn't ask you. I said, if you don't know who this man behind me is, let me know. Let me know. That was the call out. You probably didn't hear me. Um, I called Thomas and Dumas Batman and Robin. Dumas for my people in Nick. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. But what's up, Ed Harris? If you don't know who this man is behind me, let me know. This guy right here. If you don't know who that is and ever heard of that guy before and seen this building in New York, let me know. Just let me know. It's okay. Just let me know. Because I take it for granted people know who he is. Eric Boone in the building. I just take it for granted. I take it for granted. So I'm not going to take it for granted anymore if you don't know who Adam Clayton Powell Jr., right there, the Reverend Congressman Adam Clayton Powell. That's who that is, right there. If you ain't never heard of him, let me know. Uh, but history finds a way repeating itself. Like I said, that trade with Luca may not have been justified last night, but it was probably understood. You can't watch Luca's performance last night and not at least understand where Nico Harrison was coming from. You follow me? Maybe there was some second thought to about this trade, but I was thinking about the Lakers. The Lakers lost in 5 games last year in the first round. And they lost this year in 5 games in the first round. Instead of being just boring losers, they were exciting losers. Oh, they was exciting. Y'all, I got a question. Will anything ever change for Luka? And I'm serious about it. Share the show. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, get somebody else, because I need to talk to somebody now. If y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, go get somebody else. I'm talking sports now. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, will anything ever change for him? Do you think anything would ever change for Luka? He will always be exciting. I love his game. I like the way he prance. He's a captivating player. But basketball, especially pro basketball, is a game of substance. And I don't think you will get substance defensively from Luka Doncic. Somebody talk to me. Will he ever change? Should Nico be viewed differently after trading Luka Doncic? Should he? Defense does win championships. That what Kendrick Perkins said. Y'all talk to me. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders. I talked a little bit about him yesterday. He went to speak to some kids at a Cleveland public school called John Marshall High School the other day. I'm so glad he did. He liked doing stuff like this. Anthony Lawrence, what's going on? Anthony Lawrence collection is in the house. His defense's effort and too much crime. He will not slide. No, I asked, the question was, will anything ever change about Luka? We know what you think anything, Luka, no defense, will anything ever change? No, I don't think he'll ever change. Been a pro since 14 years old. I've seen him play a little defense when he had to. Last year, Jason Kidd, he said, I'm sick of his flopping and arguing calls on the court. He needs to grow up. So I got a question for you. Should Nico be viewed differently after trading him? Because you know a lot of y'all talked negative about Nico. The Paul Miranda, all you old Dallas people was talking negative about Nico. It's okay. It's fair game. Y'all, think about it. I'm not taking up for Nico. Nico, a big grown man, he can take up for himself. But people were talking about it, man. They went to the people in Dallas went to the city council and talked about Nico. He said, no, he'll never change because the coaches and the GMs have let him get away with it. But when Nico traded him, y'all got mad at Nico. Because Nico got sick of it. I just want y'all to be fair. Rod Wells said UIL State Track Meet is in Austin today. Shout out to all the young athletes in Austin. But I'm talking about, should he be? He needs to be fired. Why? Why? I like that, Paul. Paul, what if somebody say you need to be fired? I love how y'all just call people's jobs. Have anybody ever called for you to be fired? You ain't done everything perfect at your job, Paul. It's some people probably saying you should be fired. That's why I never, ever come on this show and say it publicly, nobody should be fired. Ever. Ever. Wait a minute. No, whoa. You say he should not be viewed different. Have you been to Dallas? Do you know the way they are viewing Nico right now? Have you seen they went to city council? Maybe you got a typo. Because I don't understand what you said. He said, I think Nico was playing to the narrative about he didn't know the significance of being it. No, see that? There you go. There you go. There you go. He didn't say that. There you go. He said he didn't know it was going to be to this degree. Edward Harris, you quit being like them damn white folks. This is what he said.
The idea of this trade around, and you had various scenarios planned in your head. Did the anger and outrage from the fan base, has that exceeded what you were kind of planning for?
Yeah, good question. I did know that Luka.
That anger and the outrage from the fans, Mr. Harris. I think Nico was playing to the narrative. He wasn't playing to no damn narrative. The man asked him a question, Edward Harris. See, y'all don't know. Y'all, listen, Edward, great. I'm glad you put it up there because you didn't know. I'm finna play it for you. Watch what he says. A question was asked. Ed, watch this.
Yeah, good question.
Nico even said, good question.
I did know that Luka was important to the fan base. I didn't.
How in the hell he gonna know what's significant to the fan base? He ain't no damn fan. I wouldn't have never known somebody was gonna act like that, bring a coffin to the damn arena and all that. I don't believe in people doing all that crazy ass stuff. So guess what? I don't listen. I wouldn't have known the fans would have went to the city council. Ed, you didn't hear me. The city council and talking about the Dallas Mavericks and Nico at city council. I wouldn't have never known nobody to do that. So I don't know what narrative he was playing to. He was answering a question. Nico don't like to speak in public.
To what level? But really,
let me let y'all hear it again.
Yeah, good question. I did know that Luka was important to the fan base. I didn't quite know it to what level, but really,
he didn't know to what level. He didn't know to what level. He didn't know to what level. I wouldn't have never thought them crazy ass fans would do all of that. Fire Nico. But they hang out with Paul Miranda because he always want to get somebody fired. Let me go back and get some of y'all comments right quick. He said, yeah, but I was taught to speak. Yeah, but I was taught to speak my mind. Wait a minute. Hold on. What are you talking about? He was right about plan and efforts. I don't know what he's talking about. Y'all sometimes they're in that business to be hired and fired based on wins and losses. And they were in the playoff hunt until Kyrie got hurt. They ain't talking about firing him for wins and losses. They went to the finals last year under his tutelage. Paul Miranda. Man, sometimes I just don't even think you be listening to what you be writing. They went to the finals. So you find him the next year because he went to
the way we looked at it is, if you're putting a team on the floor, it's Kyrie, Clay, PJ, Anthony Davis, and Lively. We feel that's a championship caliber team, and we would have been winning at a high level.
Yes. Don't ever think he's scared. He just don't like to talk in public. But Paul Miranda, he said, I'm not sure if Luka will be receptive to listening to LeBron about trying to improve. Nico was right to trade him. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't understand the trade either, but I'm not finna take nobody's job. Paul Miranda, you ain't got a clue, man. Anthony Davis done played more games in the last 2 years than most players you talking about. They call him street clothes long. He got that from his New Orleans days, man. Unfreaking believable. Funny thing that the radio people in Dallas that has been crucifying Nico since the trade have only been talking about baseball all morning because they from the Paul Miranda tree. Keith Avery, he ain't scared to speak. He ain't scared to speak. I'm just letting you know, her. Nico ain't scared to speak. Luka play. Hold up. Hold up. this playing in the playoff.
On 8 of 23 in the series. From the floor. Hard
That man said Luka playing in the playoffs, y'all.
Conley has gone 8 of 23 in the series.
Watch Luka.
From the floor. Hard drive. Oh, and he'll sail in for two. Conley has gone 8 of 23 in the series.
That man said Luka playing in the playoffs.
Hard drive. Oh, and he'll sail in for two. Conley has gone 8 of 23 in the series.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man said Luka playing in the playoffs.
Hard drive. Oh, and he'll sail in for two. Conley has gone 8 of 23 in the series.
Hold up.
From the floor.
Yeah, hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold up. This man making me laugh. Hold up. This Luka right here.
Hey, you already know what's up. Drewski, every day, let's go. We about to turn him up. Drewski, every time we know we showing love. Drewski, and the happy place. Drewski with J Hub. Drewski, you already know what's up. Drewski, every time we turn him up. Drewski,
That man said Luka played in the playoff. He played. I didn't even want to bring up I had so many highlights from the end of the game. On the end of the game, man, it was funny, man. It was funny. This man's so terrible they had to play a zone. And he let him run around the zone. But he played in the playoffs. That's how delusional people are. Man, don't compare that man to James Harden. James Harden ain't that damn bad. This man said, oh my God. Man, who he scared of? Her. Since you known him before he went to, tell me who he was scared of. Since he's scary as hell, tell me, he wasn't scared of Kobe. I saw him and Kobe almost fight in a gym. He wasn't scared of Kobe. So tell me who he was scared of, her, since you know so much. I saw him go toe-to-toe to Kobe in open gym and about to fight every day. And Kobe one of the toughest dudes. A lot of people back down from Kobe. So tell me who Nico was scared of. I just want to know, because I'm going to call him and ask him, man, you scared of this dude? I promise you. Man, this man said Luka played in the playoffs. Luka did not play in the playoffs. Luka showed up at the playoffs. He was on the team, but he didn't play. His lack of defense is even more glaring in the playoffs. Absolutely. But I'm waiting, Herb. I want to know who he's scared of. I want to know. he grew up. Maybe when he was in high school, he probably been scared. Maybe in college, he didn't been scared. But when he was a grown man, he put away those childish things. Who I'm hating? This man said, tell me who I hated on. Tell me who I hated on right now. Tell me. Tell me who I hated on. It can't be Luka. Don't y'all know I was cheering for Luka last year? Don't you know I was cheering for him last year? Because he was on Kyrie Irving and Nico Steen. He ain't on that team no more. I don't like him. He out there with them Lakers, man. I know, man. Hold up. This for Paul Miranda. This for Paul Miranda.
Hey, you already know what's up. Drewski, and James, so we about to turn him up. Drewski, heavy hella so we showing love. Drewski, and the happy place. Drewski with J-Hub. Drewski, you already know what's up. Drewski.
That man headed straight to the buffet line. Headed straight to the buffet line. Hey, y'all. Oh, I love it. I'm loving this. Hold up. I was gonna go another subject, but y'all finna give me. I was finna go on. I was about to finish, but Paul Miranda. Oh my God. See, Paul Miranda. A lot of y'all drank that Lakers Kool-Aid this year. Michael Garcia. They believe that J.J. Redick will transform this team into something. I didn't say he was the toughest person. I said he wasn't scared. You said he sound like he's scared. No, he don't like talking in front of the camera. I know this for a fact. Son, watch this. I be trying to help y'all out, man. Y'all be mad at me, but y'all, that was a gentleman's sweep last night. They had Luka the Don. Y'all got to understand, I was bragging about Luka last year. But I like Luka, but I love Nico. Paul. And I wanted Luka to lose, and in that fashion, so y'all can understand why Nico. Now, Nico should have got some more back from him. I agree with that. That man said, show the clip with Michael Finley snatching the BI. See, I'm not finna go there. A gentleman sweep. Didn't I put gentleman? 4-1 is called a gentleman sweep. Share the show, man, because I'm finna get Paul Miranda. I'm finna tear his head off right now, y'all. Hey, y'all. I said gentleman sweep. Maybe y'all can hear me. They're good. Let me find Luke in that bill. Let me find. Man, I had to go way back. I'm going to find it for my boy Freight. Luca beer. Then I got Luca beer. Hold up. No, it ain't Luca beer. I just got Luca. Where my Luca? Oh, here it is. Here it is. You're mad at Nico. Nico let him have the damn bill. Hold up. Nico didn't even pay attention to the bill. Mike Finley said, give me that bill. Hey, listen. He could have got more, but Lakers didn't have nothing to give. So he just got AD. Thank you, Sonya. I did say gentleman sweep, but Paul Miranda don't hear that well, y'all. You look as if he's scared to speak. Okay, forget it. I'm not going to talk about that no more. I'm not talking about it. But I watched something last night. I watched Ant-Man. The Lakers in these 5 games. Y'all, you know I sit there. The Lakers in these 5 games, they won the first 3 quarters by a grand total of 7 points. Watch this, Ed. The Lakers in this 5 game, this gentleman sweep. In these 5 games, they won the first 3 quarters, the Lakers, by a grand total of 7 points. But the 4th quarter throughout the 5-game series, they were minus 42. Minus 42 in the 4th quarter, in the money quarter, where Luka and LeBron play on the same team, AR-15, whatever y'all call the boy, all of them guys on the team. Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui Hachimura. Throughout the series, they got beat. They was a minus 42 in the 4th quarter. And then they let Rudy go Bear 27 and 24. 27 and 24. And you had Rudy ain't did nobody like that ever. Yes, he did. We're going to talk about that. Rudy, y'all got that. Rudy, go Bear. Mr. COVID himself, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put this in perspective. Players in NBA history with 25 or more, 20 or more rebounds, shooting 75% plus field goal percentage in a playoff game. Wes Unseld, Wilt Chamberlain, Moses Malone, Shaq, and Rudy Gobert. Can you believe he on this list? Y'all, brace yourself. Let me see if somebody texting me. Because people want to talk to me. People want to talk to me. I'm working. Y'all, LeBron James is going to make second team All-NBA maybe this year. Luka just led a team to the finals last year. It's Paul Miranda so eloquently. But Austin Reeves has been called the best third option in the league. J.J. Redick is apparently Pat Riley Jr. And they had the 4th best odds to win the title. And yet the Lakers couldn't even win 2 playoff games. This man talking about this trade. Ladies and gentlemen, hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Let me put his 2 comments up here, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Let me put his 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakers had the 4th best odds to win the title. Forget when the trade happened. When the playoffs started, they had the 4th best odds. Paul, I just need you. Paul, you got to get better, baby. Paul, that ain't good enough, Paul. The Mavs were headed to the playoffs until Kyrie got hurt. Duh! Anthony Davis came the first game and got hurt. Duh! Shouldn't have been playing, but the pressure of you ignorant-ass fans in Dallas, he wanted to play because y'all was mad at Nico, because him and Nico good friends. He wanted to play. Duh! What's up, DeMar? Let me finish, DeMar. Maybe previous coaching experience does matter to be a head coach in the NBA. Oh, you J.J. Redick fans. Man, this Anthony Davis dude is off the chain. I mean, Anthony Edwards dude is off the chain. Let me watch this.
Lakers in 5. Brian, Ant-Man, Batman, Superman, Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Brian, Ant-Man, Batman, Superman, Lakers in 5.
Ant-Man, Batman, Superman, Lakers in 5. You talking about when the trade happened? We ain't talking about when no trade happened. Them folks was mad at Nico. Everybody was happy about Luka and LeBron gonna take over. That's what I heard, Crystal. Crystal Fordham is in the ATL is in the building. Crystal, when the trade happened, everybody said the Lakers got the best of the deal. The Lakers won one more game. The Lakers won one more game than Dallas. And Dallas didn't even play in the playoffs. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get my water. Hold on. Y'all laugh at Paul right quick. I'm coming back, y'all. Hey, Paul talking about the Mavs. Hey, the Mavs, Crystal. He around here arguing with me. This dude named Paul Miranda. He on the feed. He around here talking mad at me about Luka. And Luka won one more game than the Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Mavericks were not even in the playoffs. Wow. Let me give me some water. That man said the Lakers got Luka for their future. I don't care how they got him for, what they got him for. We ain't talking about the future right now. We talking about this ass whooping they got last night. From the little boy right here walking to the hotel talking crazy. Watch Ant-Man, watch it.
I'm walking. I'm minding my business, man. How y'all gonna be fucking with me? I just sent y'all nigga home. Tyler, how they gonna do that?
They be talking shit.
Man, they been talking shit all week.
Hey, all the analysts said what they say.
Lakers in 5. And then look, when we was up 3-1, they said Lakers in 7.
Ain't they say that?
Go to hell today. Hey, Tyler, what is it? Hey, the good guy gonna die in this movie. Hey,
The good guy gonna die in this movie.
Hey, Morris Chestnut died in this movie.
Hey, you mentioned Morris Chestnut. Is that your favorite?
Hold up, y'all. That's walking. He didn't ride with the team. He really don't have to because the bus come up out of the tunnel and the hotel's right there. The man walked to the hotel, man. Then whoop y'all's behind and walk in the LA streets to the hotel. Let me keep
The
talking.
movie Boys in the Hood?
I just had to give this some context.
Nah, that ain't my favorite movie. My favorite movie, Matilda.
Matilda?
Yeah.
That man said his favorite movie is Matilda.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never seen it.
Are you tripping?
Yeah,
You need to go see that. Let's go, Trey. Trey, watch the comb, watch the car, watch the pretty lady in the back. I ain't got none. Help the team out. I ain't got none. I fuck with you though.
Oh, you're a real.
Hey,
I kind of like I'm bit mad at it. But you know what, though, man? I got a question. Y'all follow me. I got a question for y'all. Cause y'all already know I'm always thinking business, right? What if him and all his crew, watch this, y'all, had a walk in out of there, everybody had on suits. They would have been talking about him all over the world. Everybody come out of there sharp as a dog walking down the street. And got the nice frame, nice looking kid. Walked out of there with one of them pretty ass suits on. All of them. Maximizing your moments. Yes, we're gonna like this. That ugly, raggedy looking Adidas outfit on, and the world is seeing this. What if he had walked out of there? Yo. That's what Michael did. It's no coincidence. He is who he is. What? See, I know nobody think like that. What if all of them, all them black young men walked out of there? People used to say, Robert, why you wear suits to the game? I'm working. Sonya, when I go to the game, I'm working. A parent in the stands might say, who is that? Oh, he represent him. Oh, I'm working. Man, I just hate to see opportunities go to waste. Because guess what? It's going to pass over to the next guy. Like they passed over Ja to him, it's going to pass over him to the next guy. I just be wanting y'all to think different sometimes. That's all. But I was thinking about it. But everybody made fun of Darvin Ham. He can't coach. But hold up. But Mr. Mind the Game, LeBron's best friend, J.J. Redick, the basketball genius. But the Lakers got the same results that they got under Darvin Ham. With Luka. Not big Luka. Not little Luka, big Luka. I know he ain't heard. I know he ain't thinking out. I said, what if? Because if Robert Hatter would have been in his life, dog, we putting a suit on tonight. You finna send these dudes ass home. We dressing for the occasion. Y'all don't even dress up and go to church no more. But let me keep going. I was just thinking about this. They lost to a lower seed with Luka Doncic. Y'all notice I'm not blaming LeBron because that old man gave everything. Have y'all noticed that? That old man then gave everything he had. He was tired, man. He was trying. He dunked one and looked over there at Kyrie, and from that moment, and he ain't done nothing. Kyrie came to the game. I show you kind of dude time. Kyrie love basketball. You know how most people, man, I'm going on vacation. Kyrie came to the game. They lost to a lower seed. And thought about something. Nobody, and Paul, this for you in Dallas. It's gift wrap for you. Julius Randle just scripted himself a Hollywood ending. Well, after leaving LA, he used to be with LA. In 2014, Randle was the promising young draft pick of the Lakers, but they let him leave. And now, 11 years later, he's the key part of a squad that just took down his former team. It may have taken almost an entire season for him to figure it out because they were struggling. Man, this Wolves team was struggling. Think about it. They were struggling on the court and off the court. The management team was struggling because the old ass, wrinkled up ass owner wanted to renege on the agreement that with the new ownership. So they was fighting on the court and off the court. Rotten ass owner saw the Wolves would start winning in the beginning of the season. Then he wanted to renege on the deal. He said, "We're gonna sue your old ass till you can't see." Mark Lowry and Alex Rodriguez, that team. Mark Lowry is the man. Alex Rodriguez always up front shaking everybody's hand, but Mark Lowry is the one who had come up with that break. Just in case you didn't know. I told people about Mark Lowry on this show. Kevin Freeman gonna probably tell you years ago. It may have almost taken an entire season for him to figure it out, Julius Randle, to how to jail. But he certainly seemed to have figured it out now. So we talking about Ant-Man had a terrible game last night. That man said Big U locked up, so that's why he felt comfortable in the street. Okay. Good. Thank you for being locked up, Big U. For much of the past year, the Wolves has appeared at the wrong end of the trade that sent Cat to the Knicks, and everybody was talking about Julius Randle. You a bust. The move wasn't looking so good. But now the move is not looking that bad. Ant-Man, Randle, and company, they fired on all 5 cylinders. I said 12 cylinders. They just, man, this boy done took down. I don't like his antics. I want to clear his antics up. But the man took down Kevin Durant, Devin Booker last year. Took down LeBron and Luka this year. That he wasn't in the street, he was not in the street. The hotel, he probably beat the team to the team. By the time the crypto arena is adjacent to the Ritz-Carlton. He wasn't walking the street. That area right there where the Ritz-Carlton is, it's called LA Live. It's one of the most secure areas in LA, on the planet. There's a police presence, SWAT team, everybody, everywhere you go. Checkpoints and everything. So let me explain to y'all, because I don't know, evidently you ain't never been in this situation. He walked, instead of going down in the tunnel and go with the team, he walked across it's a little walkway. That was a walkway that, believe you me, everybody know that they wasn't messing. You don't come on that street. I think that street is called, it might be called Chick Hearn Drive or something. Or I forgot the name of that street. Chick Hearn might be the cross street. But coming up there, they didn't walk long. It wasn't like he said, I'm finna go out hanging in LA. So I want to get that clear because Irv's talking about, he's talking about things could have happened with a brief walk. Not at LA Live. what they call LA Live is one of, you know, like a coach have a dead period. All activity is dead around there. You know why? 30 to 40,000 paying customers, and what they do call traffic, foot traffic, is right there in that concentrated after every game. It's the most secured place you ever want to be. All the vendors, everybody is out there. Everybody. It's a lot of commerce down there. Just in case. LA Live. I just left there. It's an event. And it's the safest place you'll ever be in the world. It looks like the street by the old Microsoft. Yes, it's right. It's right behind. It's right. It's called it. It's called another theater now. What's the name of the theater? I know it. Yeah, them fans crazy. Them fans crazy. But guess what? Matter of fact, if you saw, it was a few people, but it wasn't a whole lot of people. Because it's just different. You have to walk that street or be able to have access to that street a million times to understand how secure it was. He was in no danger right there. Hold on. I'm gonna show you how great that is. That's where me and my grandson, when I go walking, me and him go over there. Safest area. Safest area in the world. Look at Gina said, nice. Gina know what I'm talking about. Gina, please tell me you done ate at Fixins. Please tell me you done got something in Fixins. Hold up. This what ESPN building at? This is where, y'all, you know how you just take it for granted? The Ritz-Carlton, y'all, I said the Ritz-Carlton. When I said the Ritz-Carlton, everybody, the Peacock Theater. Thank you, my man. Hold on. What's the boy name? Clive Davis museum is right there. Homeboy. When I said the Ritz-Carlton, we just shut up right there. Every time you stare at the W. Which W? Hollywood? I think they got more than one W. The W in Hollywood, but they you said the JW. I'm sorry. The JW. Oh my God. You said the JW. The JW is right adjacent to the that Marriott. Yo, that little area right there, man. It's just beautiful. The Grammy building, the Shack restaurant. I don't know about Shack restaurant. I ain't never been to the Shack restaurant. Because I thought he lost all of his restaurants out there, Doc. But no, I'm glad you said that, Herb. But this is a different. But I was talking about who I was talking about. Julius Randle, and over the past 2 months, they've gone 17-4 with no signs of slowing down. This team came into that place. They came into this playoff balling, man. Hey, I got a question. Can somebody explain to me? I'm finna switch subject, and then I'm gonna come back to the Rockets. But what's going on with the turkey leg hut, man? Talk to me. Anybody know? Anybody know some stuff that I don't know or we don't know that y'all can talk to me about? Because I keep hearing it on social media. What's going on, man? Because I don't understand some stuff. Anybody got some turkey leg hut insight? Because somebody asked me about it. He said on the corner facing the car wash, known for the famous Kobe burger. Oh, okay. That car wash ain't there no more. I don't think a car wash. A car wash and turn into something else. So I don't know what you're talking about. But anybody know anything about it? So nobody know nothing about it. Do anybody ever used to go to the turkey leg hut? I'm just, because somebody keep texting me, because I saw a tweet, a post about the turkey leg hut, and I just want to know if I got anybody on here that got anything about the turkey leg. What's your um opinion about it? And anybody got, so I guess ain't nobody got anything about it. Okay. Let me know right quick now, because I know it take y'all time. Just say yes, I'm about to say something before I move on. He said, I love to take back, but legally, they are saying the prior owner was the one who blew up 5015. Okay. Legally, they said the prior owner was the one who blew up 5015. Okay. And he in jail. He went to jail. He went to court, I think, this morning. I just know it's a sad situation. No, I ain't talking about, I'm just talking about it's not there anymore, Paul. I went one time uh when it first opened. I didn't go when they was all crazy. He said the guy who owns the oyster hut, turkey leg permanently closed. Okay. But it's the same guy. But the guy allegedly charged with arson. No, but I thought he was charged of arson of 5015. Pretty good food and friendly around. You ain't been in a while, Glenn Bishop, then, because it's not open. Pay somebody. Thank you, Lori. Pay somebody to do it. Okay. He set the turkey leg on fire. Oh, he set the turkey leg on fire too? Damn, he like fire. God, they need to keep their matches weight. Allegedly, right? All of this allegedly, right? Why he set the turkey leg hut on fire? I wish I knew somebody. Anybody else got to pay somebody? So the reason I said it, because somebody posted on Facebook feed and they said something. They said, I'm at the hearing. So this person must have went to the hearing for the former turkey leg hut owner. And not a single celebrity or politician in sight. Y'all are quick to show up for the cameras and the clout, but nowhere to be found when it's time to face the consequence. This right here shows you who's real and who just plays the part. I thought that was a weird ass post. Eric Barnes, we don't talk about the Lakers no more. I might have a couple of more things to say about them, but we done talked about them. You got to go back and looking at the show. They were going through some stuff, okay? Wife and him was going through a divorce, okay? He pleaded not guilty. Of course, he better plead. I ain't never heard nobody go in court and say, Your Honor, I plead guilty. I ain't never heard nobody. But somebody said, they posted this, and I just I want y'all to help me out. Sonya, the person said they are at a hearing of the former turkey leg hut owner, and not a single celebrity or politician in sight. Why should a celebrity or a politician be at a hearing? Why? Why? I didn't help you get into this. I mean. Now, if you my friend, I'll show up for court if you need a character witness. Oh, yes. I done that for some people who not my friends. Somebody just told me to show up. I ain't gonna call it that. They told me to show up for this young man. And I showed up for him. But they said not a single celebrity or politician was in sight. Say y'all are quick to show up for the cameras and the clout, but nowhere to be found when it's time to face consequences. Why should the celebrity and the politician face? They didn't burn shit up. They didn't tell him to go burn no place up, did he? I don't understand this post. Then they said right here shows who's real and who's playing the part. Hold up. Let me see. 50-50. Tina Jackson in the building. Tina. Sounds like they're saying no one is vouching for his character. Maybe they know something about him you don't know. Tina. Tina. Just because I'm a celebrity and you done took pictures because they were mentioning Rick Ross, you done came to my witch cup, don't mean you my friend. Just because I'm a politician and I came to the turkey leg hut, that don't mean you're my friend. Maybe. Y'all help me. Y'all talk about everything else. This real life situation right here. I'm trying to see what should the celebrities and the politicians should show up. Maybe they don't like him either. I just saw it was a post. I thought it was weird. I just didn't understand it. But let me keep going. Let me keep going. You know, somebody called me and they said, Robert, Eric Barnes, they asked me, Robert, is there a chance that last night game was LeBron's last game? I said, I don't know. I don't know what LeBron thinks. Shit, I hope he play another year because they're going to try to cut his son if you don't. I should have did that. That was my bad. I should have did that. Because I don't even believe that. I just said that. But Tina, LeBron is done with 7 seasons with the Lakers. Those 7 seasons with the Lakers, 2 times he missed the playoffs. 3 times he lost in the first round. 1 time they lost in the Western Conference Final, and then they won a championship. He has had 4 full-time head coaches in 7 years. LeBron has. I got a question. Has LeBron time in LA been a success? Thank you, Craig. Craig, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Craig. Man, you can't quit on your team like that. Todd, I got your boy behind me again, Todd, today. I just got a question, y'all. I'm going to wait somebody to answer it for me. Has LeBron time in LA been a success? They got him a championship now. But wouldn't you suspect something more from the second greatest basketball player of all time? We have witnessed his greatness so much. Ken Gamble, you said no. Why? But we've witnessed his greatness so much. How many championships should he have won? Got another question. I'm asking a lot of questions. If you want me to repeat them, I repeat them. Is this the worst 10-year of his career? Huh? Is this the worst 10? You know, he had the 10-year in Cleveland, 10-year in Miami, back to Cleveland, to LA. Is this the worst 10-year, the worst stretch of his career? They did win a title. Y'all, Minnesota brought their C game last night and still won. It had to be a little disappointment. He said, yes, it is all about butts and seats. League is too good to do. Hey, man, hold on, let me help you. The Lakers were selling out while they were losing before Bron got there, Craig. If you compare that, it ain't really about butts in the seats, Craig. Craig, ain't been one. It's about TV viewership, Craig. TV viewership gets way more money than butts in the seats. See, we got to stop thinking like that. Butts in the seats, TV, basketball-related income, licensing, merchandise. Butts in the seat, can't but a certain amount of butts get in the seat. But zillions of people around the world he said 2 to 5, only 2 years would consider success. 2 to 5. Okay. Bron is an old head at the gym. Man, stop it, man. LeBron hold on. LeBron gonna be second team All NBA, man. Come on now. He wasn't, no. I'm not gonna let you talk about LeBron like that. Now I'm finna take up for him. Y'all see how I am? Now I'm about to take up for LeBron. I'm not finna let you folks talk about LeBron like that. But I'm gonna take it somewhere else. And we can keep going back and forth. Y'all can keep answering the questions that I asked. But when I think about stuff, because I don't like to compare players, but can I just give you some about my favorite player, and y'all know I'm gonna talk about him until the cows come home. Stephen Curry. That's my dude. Steph Curry won rings with Andrew Wiggins and Andre Iguodala as his second best player. Tatum, I loved your show last night, by the way. Y'all got to follow Tina Jackson. I'm gonna send that stuff to y'all. I'm gonna post it. Every time she come on from now on, I'm gonna share it. LeBron James has lost multiple playoff series with Luka, Anthony Davis, D. Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. Can I go back? I'm just giving you information. Stephen Curry has won rings with Andrew Wiggins and Andre Iguodala as his second best player. LeBron has lost multiple playoff series with Luka, AD, D. Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. History, not his story, but Kevin Love was the number one pick, dude. What the hell you talking about? Kevin Love is one of the best players. I keep y'all with this recency bias. Man, you better go look up Kevin Love's career. Craig Barham, you think Kevin Love was a scrub? The number one pick? What? Man, you go to Google right now and you come back on here and just excuse yourself and just say, excuse me, I got to go to Google. But let me keep going. This man said Kevin Love. Kevin Love was everything. He carried Minnesota. He had to go down there and play with LeBron and just defer to LeBron and stay in the corner. Man, you better go and read your history, bruh. Now, if you one of these little old young cats, Gen Z's people, then I'll understand. But if you're a grown-ass man, you should know better. But let me keep going. I'm not irritated. Y'all don't understand. Ho, I love it when y'all say something crazy like that. Don't y'all see Craig, I don't like being up here talking. I don't like that. I like to talk like this. This me. But when you put it up on the screen, Kevin, I call you Kevin. You definitely ain't Kevin Love. Craig, I got to talk about it. You said, I ain't irritated. Wait a minute. Then if you feel that, irritate me some more. Because it feels good. It feels good. What that boy Tony. Irritate me. If you think you irritate me, give me some more. Give me some more. I want some more. Y'all understand. When I get off here, I laugh. Soon as this show over, I sit there and laugh when people bring it up. Come on, give me some more. I want some more like that. Give me some more. I like that. See, you made me. See, guess what? You gave me, 2 or 3, 5 more minutes of material. Kevin Love was a double-double and one of the best outlet passes in the game. Craig said you just want to irritate. Craig, can I tell my story, man? You see, but I like to irritate me some more. I like that word, irritate me some more. Irritate, make you scratch. I got some cortisone cream for your ass, though. But watch this, y'all. Watch this. History will prove that LeBron's era was not dominated by him. It was dominated by Stephen Wardell Curry. Just go look at the history. Stephen Curry has stayed loyal to one team, made his teammates better, and done way more with less. He has changed the game more than LeBron could have ever dreamed of. LeBron has hopped around. Stop me when I get wrong. If I'm wrong, just stop me. Irritate me. And if y'all don't agree, I'm just giving you some history. LeBron has hopped around from team to team and tried his best to team up with as many All-Stars and future Hall of Famers as possible. He's blamed playoff failures on many of his coaches he helped get fired. His style of play, mostly his flopping and super team building, has hurt the overall product. Because I love Bron. The nepotism leading to his son, Bronny, getting drafted will not age well either. I love it, but it ain't going to age well with other people. Stephen Curry even outshined LeBron in the Olympics. While LeBron will always be a basketball legend and deserves respect for his on-the-court accomplishments and his off-the-court accomplishments to me, he'll never be remembered as the best player of his era if you just go look at the facts. That's a good point, Ken Gamble. I never looked at it like that, Ken. LeBron's lack of development in his mid-range and posts. What if LeBron had a floater? Aries has hurt him in his later years, especially in the play. What if he had a floater? Yo, this is good. This good topic. Thank you, King Gamble. What my man at? Man, irritate me some more. Let me keep going. Did I have something else here? Oh, I told y'all about Shadur going to the school, right? Let me see that I tape it. I want y'all to see it. Let me see that no, it didn't. I didn't put it up there. Huh. I did. My bad. But Shadur Sanders showed up at John Marshall High School the other day in Cleveland, the public school. He didn't go to private school. He went to public school. And you know, we were out and I didn't get a chance to talk about it. But what did y'all think about the Elijah Arena situation? Gilbert Arenas' son. I think I got the video. Oh, I didn't because I was out and I didn't put it in. He was riding his car at 5 o'clock in the morning. First of all, where you coming from at 5 o'clock in the morning, son? You're 18 years old. His name Elijah Arenas. Y'all, got an update that he's been released from the hospital 1 week after a serious car crash. Y'all, my heart, I know so many people that know them and know their family. And I'm trying to see, did y'all see the guys that pulled him out? If those guys don't pull him out of that car, y'all, all I was thinking about, man, ESPN said the gym, 5:30 in the morning. Okay. All right. I swear I hope he was at that gym. I really hope he was at the gym. But I want to show y'all something. I'm trying to find it, man. I cannot believe I did not cue that thing up. I'm gonna try to find it and cue it up. Oh, here it is. You see? I'm gonna try to cue it up while I'm on the show. Y'all, this stuff was scary to me. Okay. I got you. First of all, I don't know if y'all ever been in a cyber truck or ever drove a Tesla, but that's a powerful, powerful tool to have in the hands of an 18-year-old. You follow me? It's a powerful, powerful tool. I don't know where he was coming from. I don't know. All I'm saying is, LeBron has shot multiple airball free throws this season. What does that tell you? What did this tell me, Herb? Probably headed to a workout. Okay. It was 5 o'clock. I don't think he had the auto drive on because they would have been talking about that. This is why I hate when young people get their first ring because they buy. You know, Herb, I'm not talking, I'm gonna get you a car, especially my daughter, my son. I took my time with him. But Herb, let me put this on the screen for y'all. This kind of got to me. Watch this. Kid could have died, man. Where's that? Hold up. I thought I just saved it. Hold on. Maybe I didn't do it. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Maybe I didn't do it. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Let's see. Is this it? This is it. Okay. I hit the wrong button. All right, here we go. Come on, Robert. But y'all was thinking about that little boy because, I had friends of mine that knows their family real well. And they were calling me and telling me, Robert, pray for him. And his mom, did y'all hear what she said? She had a tweet. Something wrong with that lady. Hold up, y'all. I got to show you. I got to tell y'all what she said. Hold up. I got to tell you what this mom said. Y'all probably already got it. She said, I need your effing prayers. But she didn't say effing. She tweeted, she Instagram, I need all your effing prayers. Amen. That Cybertruck, man, is fast, man. Y'all, I'm not playing no games with y'all, man. That thing is fast, man. Hold up. But this kind of got me, y'all. I'm having a son, having the kids. This got me.
Be around, to be honest,
Ladies and gentlemen, he hit the fire hydrant.
Is somebody in there?
That's why the water's there. And then the Tesla, the back is on fire. So they got him out. He's just laying in the street.
Bro. Real one.
It's
okay. Wake up.
Come on,
Wake up quick.
Well, he looked like he was going to
Get him up.
because he had neck.
Get up, bro. Come on. Get up.
That man, come on, get up. Man. I'm glad they pulled him out, but I don't like how they just got his man over there.
We're gonna need one person in the car, but please double check. Please check first. He was in the car. But just please, hey, no, wait, check in the car first, bro, please. Just in case. Y'all
man, that
thing,
little
bro.
boy hit that damn fire hydrant high his head, man. That's like heavy truck.
Giving up no info right there. He wasn't even up, huh?
Thank you, Jesus, that little boy is alive, man. Maybe if he hadn't been in that truck. Man, them things are missiles, man. If you ever drove one, you know what I'm talking about. That was, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all. But the family sent a thing. They said, we're grateful to share that Elijah Arenas has been released from the hospital and is now resting comfortable under close watch. While his journey to fully recover is just beginning, his spirit remains strong and he is surrounded by love and support. The Govan and the Arenas family are preparing for the road ahead with the faith and determination committed to nurturing Elijah back to 100%. He remains blessed, resilient, and high spirits. The family continues to ask for privacy during this time. So what was he? Well, I don't know. They pulled him out the truck. I don't know. It's a lot. He got on his tights. So he probably was. They say he was rushing to a workout. Baby, don't rush. You in a missile. Those cars are super quick and super fast. You can lose control. For him to knock that fire hydrant off like that, I don't know how fast that boy was going, man. They said there's no drugs or alcohol found in the system. I hope he was just coming and going where he said he was supposed to be. Uh, y'all, I'm telling you, we ain't had a chance to talk about this. Man, every time I think about a car wreck, I think about Toby. Little boy just coming from the prom. And I travel over that same highway a lot of time, and I think about him every time I travel down that street. Toby is a young man who played for Blair High School, was headed off to play basketball in college in prom night. Um, um, he was unalived. Oh, yeah. They got me. Let me keep going. I had something else for you. And you know what? Uh, I saw on Tina's show, it was talking about Shadua Sanders and talking about because Tina, she loved the sacredness of these guys. Uh, this their favorite day, name to get called um, to play NFL basketball. I mean NFL football, and over the years, been in this business a long time, but over the years, so conflicted by the actions of the powers that be in the NFL, namely the owners, who we support and give them our eyeballs and our because I told you the TV is y'all talking about the butts in the seat. We go to the game. Think about y'all. They worry about them people watching that TV. Because that's where the sponsors ain't they ain't worried about them little sponsors that be in the game. The high dollar sponsors on the TV. Uh, but I had to go back. And Tina, I'm gonna go back to some stuff I shared about this whole situation because it's important. Because I don't want another. I want y'all to understand. Don't blame nobody. We're gonna have to. We got to stand in our power. Let's figure out what we could have done better before we get to blaming everybody. Let's figure now the little stuff with the little boy doing that. That's just some ignorant people. Just this new generation with these telephones and this everybody want to prank and everybody want to be famous for a minute and everything. Man, that's part. That I wasn't too excited about that. I wasn't too mad about the little boy and the dad and none of. I mean, cause hey, it is what it is. But you're gonna tell me, New York Giants, you were sold on Daniel Jones, but you ain't sold on Shadua. That is why you losing teams having problems you have now. Y'all got to remember, all of them teams that pick in the NFL, they pick 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually got their head tore off. Inept quarterback, bad coaching, bad organization, and they constantly doing it. The New York Giants is in the lottery down there every year. Cleveland Browns is in the lottery every year. That's why I didn't want him to go. I wish they didn't draft him. He can pick the team he wanted to go to. But they over there dancing about just being drafted. No. They didn't want you for 5 rounds. What I was thinking about, a losing franchise. They always doing ignorant stuff. You saw him, Daniel Jones, and said, I'm going to give him $40 million. But now you're going to, you're now not going to take him, should do it because you say you can't win. He can't win for you. But you gave Daniel Jones 40 mil. Y'all, Michael Irvin said it. He said this is the craziness that he's seen. It's ignorance. He said he got a name for them people. They call smart dummies. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep telling y'all in the NFL, you got to get the quarterback right. And it's best to get them right in what? In the draft. Because one, they're cheap. So you can spend money everywhere else on the team with the quarterback on a rookie deal. So cause the quarterback, when like these quarterbacks getting the Dak and getting all this money. So when they get, it's just one pie because they got a salary cap. So if the quarterback is getting 35% or 40% of that pie, then the rest of that is to be to other people. So you can't get as many good players. So it's best. That's why the Texans better win. Why they got this little boy? Because he's gonna be asking for some more money. Then we can't pay everybody else. That's how the NFL works. The Philadelphia Eagles got a little lucky. You want them while they shine. You want them while they up and coming. Like Washington gonna do everything they can to put Daniels in position because they got him for the cheap right now, so they can spend money. But you're not going anywhere without a quarterback in the NFL, and that's what every team should be focusing on. And you go get Jackson Dart. You move up to get now. Good to get the defensive player because Abdul Carter, he's a monster. But when you had a chance. And I'm not through. But I got to talk about the Rockets a little bit because you Rocket fans, you're feeling like Houston found something sustainable last night, or at least to force a game 7, or it's just a one-off. Then I'm gonna get back to Shador. Shooting 69% like they did in the first half, it's probably not sustainable on the road. So I just want you to, think about that. Smart dummy. Still thinking about this Saquon Barkley boy is just got to me. I ain't gonna let him get to me too much. But I don't want us to get caught up in remember Stephen A. tweeted out talking about this Colin Kaepernick all over again. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't agree with that. I don't believe this situation we should do is Colin Kaepernick. Y'all know how I feel about the NFL. And they have a terrible track record. And I think I shared this other day. But I don't think this was about race. I really don't. And I don't think I just don't think they valued him as a can't miss product. I don't think they value him the way I did. Everybody who knows me know on Saturday, if Colorado is playing, don't call me, I don't care. Unless it's my grandson. But I was with him, I was out there. So, but I don't have a team. I am not a GM. I think I'm qualified to be one. I am not a scout. I'm probably qualified to be one, but I never ventured out because I've studied this game for a long time. In a draft process, let me show you how it goes. They do evaluations on you, just like these guys do on high school basketball. Doug do evaluation. Jimmy do evaluation on a guy. Marcus Sloan do evaluation. Gary Carter, he don't do much evaluating, but he got an evaluating mind. These guys, Jeffrey Day, they evaluate you. So they said they value. They look at your character. They look at your football character. I'm talking about football now. If it's, but see. But if it was true in the reports, now I wasn't there, but some reliable people have been telling me, they said he was purposely tanking some interviews because he didn't want to go to the team. See, they overvalued him in the first. They thought he ain't Eli Manning. Eli Manning was the consensus #1 pick. He was a top pick out of Ole Miss. He was that dude. So they had leverage. What I mean by leverage, that means, hey, I'm gonna give you Sonya Billingsley is the best is the best basketball player in the city. I got leverage. Tina Jackson ain't that good. I ain't got no leverage. I got to do more talking to get Tina in the door. With Sonya, they calling me about Sonya. With Tina, I'm just using you for a second now. But for Tina, I got to call them. You follow me? So leverages mean I can say where I want to go. That's what I like to know. I was a leverage negotiator. Now, as good as I was at negotiation, I couldn't get Paul Miranda on the Rockets team because he don't have the talent. I don't have no what? Leverage. So always remember, this stuff is about leverage. Okay? She said, I don't believe it was about race, but I do believe it was personal. Well, then, what could be personal? Tell me the personal part. The personal part was, let me help you with personal. When you're not rated as a top quarterback, usually you go to the combine and throw. But he said, I'm not going to throw like he was Cam Ward. That's like, hold on. Let's see what they got on. Hold on. I'm finna put it up. See, I'm finna put it to y'all where the ghost can get it right here, coach. Y'all be. That's why I love y'all. I love y'all. Let's see. I'm trying to see who they saying. I'm just gonna use some NBA. I'm gonna use NBA. I'm gonna see what they telling me about what's gonna happen in the draft this year, right? Like Cooper Flag. With Cooper Flag, well, I got leverage. You follow me? With Cooper Flag, I can say, look, I ain't y'all, no. With Cooper Flag, what happened, y'all? Shadua didn't have that. So he can't just say what he is gonna do and what he ain't gonna do because he don't have what? Leverage. But somebody didn't tell him the truth. He still, and his daddy thought as of at the Super Bowl, his dad, man, I know certain things he ain't going to. He ain't going here. He ain't going here. Dude, you ain't got the leverage. You out kick your coverage. Shadua not Cooper Flag. I'm juxtaposing this now. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper can demand some stuff. Trey Johnson, he can demand some stuff. VJ Handcuff, they the top picks. Cam Ward, Abdul Khan, Travis Hunter. See what Deion said, man, I got 2 of the top 4 picks right here on my team. No, he had 1 of them. So personal, yeah, he personally outkicked his coverage. You said, do you believe Deion overplayed his hand? I don't think he overplayed the hand. I don't think he overplayed his hand. But well, something was key. Something was key. I don't know if he did it, and I should have made a phone call, but it didn't matter to me. But when you're not invited to the draft room, if you're not invited to the green room, they don't want you sitting in there like what's the boy name? Lamar Jackson did. So that means you were not one of the top first round top picks. Deion and them didn't show up. They did theirs at their home in Dallas. Well, yes, he didn't have no leverage to say where his son, he would. Hold up. If Deion was talking to Robert Hatter, he had leverage because I think Shador is the best thing since sliced bread. That's just me. I like him as a quarterback. And I've been doing this for 30 years. I think he's going to be a great quarterback. But I don't have a team for him. So first of all, his daddy shouldn't have been speaking for him. Somebody else should have been speaking for him. He said, may have not taken in first round, but quarterback is the most important position. If a GM is going to the second round, if they knew this guy was going to fall, man. That's the problem I have. They knew. And I don't know. They knew he was going to fall. The NFL wasn't even sweating it. They knew when nobody else going to take him because of something had happened. Something happened. But I know one thing, you can't go into, if they give you an install, do you believe having a dad as his agent was a mistake? No. No. He just should have had somebody else talking for him. That's all. Should have had some. And I think listen, I don't know Deion that great, but he's made too many great moves. But sometimes, y'all, all our moves are not great. Sometimes we mess up. And and he might have had his reason. It's better for somebody else to talk. Take it from me. It's better than somebody else to talk about your son. I can come. Y'all got to realize now. It was so many scouts. I think it was a record amount of scouts that came to Colorado games. Somebody just text me something. See, sometimes, Herb, when they see you too much, I can't say he made a mistake. I don't know. I don't know everything, but I know from what I've been told, I saw him say that him and my two guys gonna be in the top 4 picks. We ain't going lower than that. So that means he got his information right. So I don't know where he got it from, but sometimes, Herb, you can keep telling me to come to the gym and watch this little boy, and I'm gonna come a couple of times and then I ain't gonna like it. Sometimes y'all don't want nobody to see your son that many times. I know what I'm talking about. See, a lot of people I done been through this stuff, y'all. For 30 years. You don't have to listen to me. You didn't have leverage. You have to have leverage to be able to make demands. You can't. In football, when you go to the combine, they'll tell you, you got a meeting. Herb Baker, you got a meeting. Chris George, you got a meeting tomorrow. Here's your install. I want you to know everything about this play I'm going to give you. When you get to the meeting, they done switched the damn install up on you. And that means you didn't go study that night before for your meeting this morning. And the coach called him out about it. And you tell the coach, well, I might not be just might not be the player for y'all. Then another coach, you do this. See, now his dad had leverage. His dad, when the Giants, I think, was telling him about, I need you to do this, 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 I need you. He said, for what? He said, where you being picked at? What pick you got? They said 17. Well, I ain't gonna be there. You ain't gonna have to draft me no way. I ain't gonna be there when you get there. But his dad had leverage because he was the baddest thing since sliced bread. I think Shadu is. But guess what? Everybody else don't think he is. These teams didn't think he is. So when they give you a pick like what the 30, fourth, fifth round pick, to them, ain't nothing to them. See, Curtis said, it's the position quarterback. It's a special position. It's a special position, Herb. But me, when you ask me, he said, we took a DN, he not in the league no more, when we could have got Lamar. Who is we? Who is we, Curtis George? Talk to me. We don't know who he is. But y'all, when people ask me, Herb, I say, in my opinion, they ask my opinion of Shedeur Sanders as a football player. And you know how I am. I talked about it. I done talked about Shedeur more than any college player. And shout out to Cam Ward. He is the most untalked about player, first pick I've ever seen in my life. Oh, the Saints. Oh, my God. The Saints. Yeah. Why what? What you mean why? I don't know what you mean why. We kind of talk in complete sentences over here, a little bit businessman, because it's a lot. I got a lot of things coming up. Not just why. What you mean by why? Why? Tell me what you mean. Why? Come on, hurry up so I can answer. Help me out now. Talk to me. Okay, I ain't got time. It sounds like to me as mistook Travis says it said, no, Herb, no, he didn't, no, no. Travis wants to play football, do everything with his girlfriend. Yeah, she sure wants to create. and I hate that. And I don't like to buy into that, because you can play football and do what the hell you want to do. You can't. Not using a quarterback. Dion had an agent that was able to get the attention. Now he would be gone. What? The quarterback pitch is so different. Get the attention. The intel. Yes. The agent can get the intel. Absolutely. And the real agent gonna tell you, hey man, dude, they ain't feeling your ass at these interviews. They ain't feeling you. A real one. Now, these new ones out here, they yes boys. Y'all's a Mr. Jason Tatum. Y'all's a Mr. whatever. Y'all's a. But he said, I like how Cam Ward told Shador that he doesn't do anything. But I don't like that. I didn't like that. I don't like Cam Ward saying that to Shador. Because Shador is different from Cam Ward. Who's to say Cam Ward gonna be successful? Usually the number one pick in the draft, the number one pick, lately, they ain't Kenny Pickett, Bryce Young. They finna run his little ass out there. Caleb Wilson, he can play, but he ain't setting the world on fire. Y'all got to remember, man, you can miss on other positions, but quarterback can get a GM fired. Absolutely. But Dayball and them should have been fired. They constantly losing every year, man. The Giants every year. Cleveland every year in the draft got a high draft pick. All of these Saints, the Jaguars, all these people, they be losing, man. Jaguars supposed to have a quarterback. Sunshine. But I thought about it. When they asked my opinion, I'm gonna end with this. They asked my opinion, Shador as a football player. And I said he's a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL. They're given the right circumstances, just like every other quarterback. Offensive line protection, solid running game, reliable weapons, stable organization, competent coaching. If you give him that, this young man will win you 10, 11, or 12 games, have you in the playoffs, and have you in the hunt to be a Super Bowl champion. He that good. I don't care how many chains and how many watches he put up. Because that man was getting beat in his head and still throwing that thing. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't like that. I didn't like Cam. I mean, I wasn't turned on by what Cam said because they're two different people. I don't want Shador to be like Cam. Hell no. Only thing they're like, they got the same guy training them. I don't want players to be like another player. Shador, do whatever you want. I wouldn't have let him give that party the other night. That's not what's that white lady said? That's not quarterbacky. If I was representing, we ain't gonna get his party. We're gonna get a private party. No cameras allowed. If you want to have a party, no cameras. You can't be in there with rappers and ain't no telling what they do. You can't do that. I know you think you're a rapper, but we can't do that. Can't do that. No, not now. It's gonna be time apart. Let's party when we win the Super Bowl. See, that's the kind of stuff The kid love basketball. The kid love football. Every time you see him, he got a football. Every time you see him. I would never watch a Cleveland Brown game ever. I've never watched one. I'm gonna watch them now. And I don't lie, man. I don't support the NFL. But that young man, I don't know why it is, y'all. I just like him. So when somebody asked me that, so what I did, I said, I like, God, I went too far. I didn't want to go over time. I said, y'all tell me this. From a physical skills perspective, I mentioned this yesterday. What's the hole in his game that is so egregious that you would sit here and go, well, that's the thing that's going to keep him from ascending. Y'all, all of that stuff y'all talking about holding the ball too long, that can be learned. They say that about every young quarterback. There are two things that come up when these people get to talking crazy about Shador to me this year. Robert, does he have great mobility? Shit, he running from people all damn day. He running from his life. Hell yeah. Robert, do he have escapability? Yes, he escaped for his life several times. Robert, does he have any ad-lib ability? Have you been watching the games? He won a last-second shot on an off-schedule throw. So I'm sitting here, I'm looking, and y'all, I think Cam Ward is the best quarterback in this draft. Cam Ward and Shador are basically neck and neck, y'all, in the escapability situation. Talent. Cam Ward ain't gonna win no 40-yard dash. I know 60-meter race, he ain't fast. But he has a good enough of mobility to be able to get out of trouble and create. Turn on the tape of Shador Sanders, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's me. I had the advantage of watching all these games twice. That's why I don't understand what these people watching. But see, their job, they got to watch a whole lot of other players. I just watched Shador. But I keep going. Turn on the tape. He does the same thing that Cam does. Next question, they say, Robert, his arm strength. Robert, well, he don't have the rocket arm. I can't tell you how many people don't have the rocket arm. One of them named Tom Brady. He can't fit it into the tight windows. So guess what? I told the dude, I can pull up 10 throws right now on Shador Sanders, and I'm probably going to do it for next week, where I would say those were NFL caliber throws. And he can do it with people hitting him in the face and busting him in his head because they had no protection at all. His own father admit that. I didn't protect him. We tried to get people in here. We just couldn't get the job done. His son took a beating, and ain't nobody talked about that. So if he want to put a watch in the air and go in the club with the way he took a beating, baby, gone. We ain't gonna go. This party got to be private. We ain't letting it go out to the public. Or said, dude, man, just go off with your girl, man. Y'all have a good time. But somebody got to tell him that. Because everybody, y'all got to understand, you got too many people around these people. Like I was talking about my young fella the other night, walking. I said, what if Anthony Edwards walking out of that place the other night had a suit on and everybody around him had a suit? There'll be different conversations today on Wall Street, on Park Avenue, around the world about it. But that boy, young man was just hanging in there trying to win basketball games, man. I can't help it who his dad is. Yes, he's a cocky. Every quarterback is cocky. Baker make all of them cocky. They think they the baddest thing because you're the quarterback. You get all the girls, you get all the action. You've been groomed to be cocky. You QB1. On every campus, QB1 get the baddest of everything. And they're young. That's why we need people around them that ain't gonna kiss they behind. It's like the unjust law trying to make sense. It will never be, because the move by the NFL was to always try to prove a point to his father. I don't think they tried to prove a point to his father, Tosh. I don't think they did. I really don't. He didn't earn. Hold up. Somebody got to want you, Tosh. Tasha, it's not a right to play NFL football. It's not a right to play in the NBA. It's a privilege. You don't have a right to play. You can't, if you come to a meeting, Tasha, you can't come to an interview instead of you impressing them. It's a job. See, y'all think this shit is a game. This is a job. You can't come to a job telling these people, I'm not trying to impress y'all. Y'all got to impress me. That's the attitude they had going into these meetings. So the NFL ain't all to blame. It's a job interview. You supposed to impress them that what you gonna do. He was sitting back like they were supposed to say. He thought he was Cam Ward. He thought he was Cooper Flagg. And they showed him. Okay. So somebody earned, you only earn what you can negotiate. He earned. You can't go into an install and not be prepared and not read your stuff. When you come in there and the coach call you out, you got to say, Coach, my bad, I didn't read it. Instead of saying, I might not be the guy for you. Let me tell you something. What y'all don't understand, the NFL would take a baboon if they thought he could help him win. All of that old conspiracy stuff, y'all can throw that shit at the window. They would take, they done took rapists, they done took people that killed people in cars, they took all kind of people now. But your talent got to outweigh your problem. His talent didn't outweigh what they felt as his problem. They went, listen, they know he a cash cow. They know he was the reason that the people kept, we ain't picking him in the first round, but people gonna watch. We ain't picking him in the second round, but people gonna be watching. We ain't gonna pick him in the third, fourth. People gonna watch. It was the most watched fifth round, second, third, fourth, fifth round ever in NFL history. They gonna, hey, it's probably good for him though. But I just hate it's Cleveland. You got to have leverage. You can't. You can't. Okay, hold on. Let me see. You can call. Let me think of a player. Let me think of a player in college basketball. Give me a player about college basketball. You can't have the last person in the SWAC, a talent, and go in there talking like you Cooper Flagg. No, they didn't use him. They didn't use it. Wait, hold up. They didn't use him. If they did use him, it's all right. I don't mind you using me, just don't misuse me. Guess what? He got drafted. He gonna get some money. Now he got to go earn it. People talking about he lost some money. Man, let me tell you something. The man's apparel is sold out. See, that's what people always run in their mouth. Then go buy, hold up. Forget buying his jersey, because the NFL get the most of that money. All that money go in a pool, Eric Harris. So he don't get a lot of that money. In case y'all didn't know, that goes in a pool where all the players benefit. They give all the players a check. Go to his, if you felt that way, go to his website, because all his shit sold out, and buy his special merchandise. That goes straight to him. Instead of buying the jersey benefiting the NFL. He gonna be all right. You know why? Because I just say he can play. But he can't miss. You got to be a can't miss project. If you can't miss, I can just, if you was can't miss, they ain't no way in the world Pittsburgh wouldn't have got him. Mike Tomlin didn't get him. Y'all don't understand, man. Oh, that's why I'm here, Eric. So you can go buy all the Shador jerseys you want to. That's going to the NFL. It's gonna go into the pool, but the NFL and the players, they're gonna get a player some of they give players some a little cut. They're gonna get that cut. You know, ain't but one person got that kind of deal, but by itself, Michael Jordan. They ain't never get in the NBA. Michael Jordan got that deal. Michael Jordan don't go, when you buy Michael Jordan stuff, it don't go in the pool with the rest of the players. It's got his own Michael Jordan crew. David Stern said they ain't never happening no more. To nobody. LeBron's mama, nobody. Shador gonna be all right, man. That's why y'all notice I didn't come in here, man, that's right. No. Because I know that Shador could have did some things to help the situation too. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You have to do, that's why they call it the pre-draft process. It's a lot of stuff be going pre-draft. You have to get your best foot forward. You have to put, everybody is trying to dress up in their tuxedos. And I'm talking about in the mind. You want to put your client's best foot forward. Because what? You got a million more people calling about their client. So everything you have to do pre-draft is to put your player in the best light. Whatever his shortcomings, you got to make sure when he get in that meeting, because the meetings are there to trip you up. And y'all mad at the NFL. No, he should have been prepared for the meetings. Shanquetta. Oh, they realize it now. But you don't get but one time to make the first impression. Y'all, them scouts went out and saw Shador more than any other player in the world. They done told me, every day is some scouts. And they waited 5 rounds. Homeboy, you good, but you gonna need some work, player. So what he should have been going in there, look, you right, Davo, I should have studied. First of all, he should have studied that install. Probably was on social media. Studied that install, go in there when they switch it around. Said, no, y'all switch this around. They tricked him. And instead of him saying, you know what? I didn't prepare like I should have. Ladies and gentlemen, them kids go in there, they ask them questions in these meetings. And I tell all my clients, if they ask you something, player, they know the answer. So you better tell the truth. If they ask you about you doing something to this girl, are you doing something on this college camp? You better tell them the truth. If they ask you the question, that means they already know. But a lot of people don't tell these kids that. Oh, you the greatest. You the greatest. You the greatest. Yeah. Oh man, you the top 4 pick. You man. You. No. You have to prepare them for a job interview. Some of y'all done went to a job interview and didn't know about how y'all ass, and you still don't know why. You can't go in there talking any kind of way now. Let me tell you something, Coach Atlas. If Shador show up, I don't show up, the NFL gonna be in good shape, sir. Let me repeat that. You talking about this humbling from them. if Shador never plays a down in the NFL, they don't care. They're going to move on to the next one. Don't you know it's another quarter? Hold up. Don't y'all know it's a crop of quarterbacks, some bad-ass dudes coming out next year? Just in case you didn't know, it's next year supposed to be one of the best quarterback crops in recent history. All these dudes can sling it. So guess what? If Cleveland is losing, they gonna get another one. Talking about the ability to affect the bottom line is not a leverage. He ain't affecting nobody's bottom line. Talking about they'll make a lot off Shador. Man, they ain't thinking about that. I just told you, Coach Alice, the TV money is the money. They ain't affecting the TV. Shador ain't finna affect the TV. Man, I wish I had more time to get on y'all like this. Because I like that question. I like that. I love them kind of questions. But now, dude, the NFL been around 100 years. Before Shador little ass, and it's going to be, as soon as his ass leave, hold up. His daddy came in and his daddy's out. The NFL is still there. Don't y'all think these dude, ain't no person bigger than a system. No person is bigger than the system. No. They can replace you easily. What was girl? What Beyonce? I can have another you in a minute. I can have another you in a minute. You must don't know about. The NFL said, you must don't know about me. I can have another you in a minute. Yo, the NFL make more black millionaires than any other American industry. American Express, all of them, ain't none of them making no black millionaire. So that's why that boy was so happy he got drafted. Because guess what? He ain't no overseas football. It ain't no, I'm finna hold out. I'm finna go. Ain't no overseas. Where you gonna go play football at? Go to Canada? That man happy here. You saw him doing the river dance when he got drafted. They said, whew. And I would never, ever celebrate me being drafted to anywhere. I'll talk about that next week. I would never celebrate. I'm going to celebrate me being a free agent. A free agent. Free agent. He talking about the team, not the whole league. Homeboy. I'm going to explain to you one more time. Coach Adams. Before the season starts next year, before anybody done walk through a turnstile, Coach Atlas, I'm finna explain it to you one more time. Before the team, before a player do anything, each team in the NFL is gonna get a check for almost might be $300 million before anything happened from TV. And you think he worried about Shador Sanders' ass? That's before anybody, any popcorn, anybody come into my stadium, anybody park in my stadium, anybody do anything. I'm going to get a check for $300 million. I can pay these salaries off of that one, a fraction of that. And you think he worried? The Cleveland Browns is worried about Shador Sanders? I tried to tell you, but I got to go further. I'm glad you said the team, not the whole league. He ain't thinking about y'all. This is the same man who went against the whole NFL, Jim Haslam, and gave, what's that boy name? Deshaun Watson, that guaranteed money. And everybody was mad at him. And he didn't care. I gives my ninjas what I want to give my ninjas. You give your ninjas what you want to give your ninjas. I's guaranteed my ninja. Jerry Jones said, I got to give Dak this damn money. I wasn't going to give Dak this damn money. Homeboy. But guess what? If Deshaun ass don't heal up, he going to move on from his ass and be on to the next one. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. Talking about the team is making money. Shador gonna benefit way more from that team than that team gonna benefit from him. Unless he can take them to the Super Bowl. Then he got, I just said the team, each team. I just repeated it. That man said, I was speaking on the team. Each team, including Cleveland, gonna get a check. Each team. Coach Atlas, read my lips, because this is the last time I'm telling you. The Cleveland Browns gonna get a check for $300 million at the beginning of the year. You think they worried about what the hell Shador Sanders? Each team, Cleveland Browns, they get Dallas Cowboys get there, Houston, Texas get there, everybody. And you think they worry about him getting a jersey? They already sold out and they losing. I got you. I'm out. I can't help y'all. I can't help you. I try to put it to you where the ghost can get it. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying. I tried to be. I'm appalled. I'm out of here, y'all. I got to go. I had fun with y'all today, man. Hey, Coach Atlas, everybody who asked me questions on it, man, I love that. Hey, on Monday, bring somebody else back with you, man. Bring somebody else with you that know a little bit more about this than you do. All right, don't mess with you. But I'm out here, y'all. I'm out. Bye. See y'all.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.